Merry and almost week till Christmas. Oh my gosh, I'm home, thankfully, after a nice flight. And this week, that's where I'm doing this video from. It's good old Texas. It's freezing cold, but it's really nice. I missed it. But anyway, let's get on to the video. Feedback. Is it good or is it bad? Some people don't like it and they can't take it very well. I actually enjoy a bit of constructive feedback because it's really helpful to the story, and whenever I'm writing a story and I need help on the story concept, it's so helpful trying to get through that. Especially even if you think it's good, but then somebody else gives you another idea, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's an even better idea, let me go with that, and make it my own and everything, and it works. And then sometimes they help you figure out your areas that you're not very good at, and sometimes you need that slap in the face to say, oh, I really need to work on that part of my story, and thank you for pointing that out where I couldn't see it. And sometimes you also get to the point where you've edited your script or your novel or your short fiction, and you get to that point where you've edited it so many times where you don't see any more mistakes at all. That little apostrophe on the you don't see that apostrophe. But then somebody else goes and looks at it and they're like, oh hey, you're missing an apostrophe right here, and you're like, thank you for seeing that, because my brain doesn't want to see it anymore. And so it's so very helpful when other people look at your work. Sometimes people are so attached to their writing that they don't like to have other people look at it. And that, in a way, it's fine. I understand. It's your baby. You don't want to let it go. But sometimes you have to, because sometimes other people can help you and make it even better than it was before, and you'll see things that you never saw before in that little child that you created, and it'll make it better. It'll grow into a wonderful novel or script, movie eventually, hopefully. It'll be great, but sometimes it's hard to let it go. So in conclusion, I think feedback is really helpful, especially if it's from somebody who is really out there to help you. Now, don't go to feedback if it's somebody who doesn't really know what they're looking at. They may have to know writing just a little bit to kind of help you, really help you. But even if it's just your friend who wants to read your story and find the little plot details that are missing, such as you killed a character in one scene and then all of a sudden he's back in the next scene, and the person could just ask, hey, why is this character there? Oh yeah, I forgot I killed him. I need to get him, erase him out of the scene. And that's really helpful. So sometimes that type of thing is really good to get it out there to somebody else. Then they can help you find those little mistakes that you have just glanced over because you've read through that story so many times and you know what's supposed to be there, but sometimes you forgot that you didn't erase that character, and now you need to go kill him off again.